Okay, so we're back. And I was finishing up that last corner, and unfortunately we're down to one angle, and that is this angle. But I wanted to show you what I did with the last corner and just pretty much how I finished the piece. Isn't that awesome? So on the back side, it is all silver. And some people like this side better. And some people might want to go back on this side and just add the black marker into the valleys. Okay, you can do that. Add the marker into the valleys and then rub it off if you don't want it to be so strong. Or you can just leave it on if you want it to be real dark and strong. Now on this side, this is the initial side that I started on. I think I was sharing with you all that I like this side better, and I still like this side better because it has that rustic look. It was all black, but now it's just got a nice little textured rustic look, and so I like that look. So this is going to be the front side for me, and as you can see, I have worked all my corners. I have a little corner here that's poking out, and guess what I did? I took my fingernail, poked it back. But that's how sensitive this piece is. So from this point on, be careful handling it. It's not like the brass, because the brass was so stiff that, you know, just handling it didn't actually warp it at all. So because the aluminum is a lot thinner, be careful handling it because it does warp it just slightly. So I'm going to put this down, and remember I was sharing with you all last week that you have a frame in your bag so that you can frame this piece. It's actually a matte frame. It's not a, a glass frame. It's a matte frame. So you can reuse your matte frame from last week if you like, because maybe this one is better than your brass piece. That was kind of our goal. So remember I did this in brass. I did that. Well, actually, I didn't do this one in brass, but here's a brass example. I didn't do this one last week, not on Zoom. So what I'm doing is I'm removing the brass from the mat. This is what you can do. You probably already attached your brass to the mat just to see what it looked like. And so now you got some sticky tack in the corners and you got an empty brass piece. You might get tired of looking at the brass in the mat and you want to see what the aluminum looks like in the mat. So let's take the sticky tack out the corners of the aluminum and we're going to put it on the front side of the metal. And because we have such a wide mat frame, it doesn't even matter if we touch the metal a little bit. But keep in mind, you don't want to warp it because this is aluminum. It's very sensitive. So you barely see this, but there is sticky tack in the corner on those two sides. So I just got to remove the sticky tack off the other two edges of the mat board. I just did that. All right, so now you have sticky tack on all four sides of your piece. Here is your mat frame. If you can look real closely, you'll see I signed my name here in the bottom right-hand corner. Feel free to go ahead and do that. I wrote it in pencil. Some people want to write it in marker. That's clearly up to you. Marker, ink pen, pencil, whichever you prefer. This is the back side of the mat. I even wrote my name on the back side too. Okay, in the same spot in the bottom right-hand corner. But you know the back from the front because A, the back will have the little sticky tack stuff on it. And B, the back is very smooth, just extremely smooth. The front has a texture side. It should look very clean. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and attach my repousse from the back to the front, because remember I put the sticky tack on the front. So I'm gonna stick it on from the back. And voila, looks so much better with the frame, right? So if you want to take it, if you wanted to look really, really professional, go on and take it down to Eric's Urban Frame and let him put a nice glass frame around it. If you go to Michael's, you can purchase a frame and you can do it yourself. I think you can even purchase from Eric's, I'm not sure, but you got to go check it out. There's other frame stores on top of that. So you might have another frame store that you like. Wherever you choose to go, I recommend that you get a frame. It looks so much better. And I want to thank you all for attending our session today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And please come back next week because we're going to have the third repousse, which will be in copper. All right, ciao.